it's time to go through everything I've picked up and everything I've delivered this week. Let's get started. Welcome back to Scottish Movies, and yeah, it's that time again, pickups and deliveries. And it is a quiet week. It's been a wet weekend in Manchester, and yeah, I've got the one delivery this week. I've got, what is it, 1, 2, 5, sort of 6 pickups, you could say. Yeah, it's been a quiet week, but I'm going to show you everything anyway. So the delivery first. So yeah, this was from eBay. It cost me about £3.50, and this is the final season of a TV series from the 70s. And this came out, was this in in 1980, and it is Galactica 80 or Battlestar Galactica 1980. Yeah, this is kind of like a sequel to the original Battlestar Galactica, and this features them finally getting to Earth after obviously the year long mission, whatever it is, to get to Earth. And yeah, it only has I think Commander Aldama from the original cast, alongside Boomer was in there, if you're familiar with Battlestar Galactica. And there is an episode in this which is probably the best episode of the series. It's got 1, 2, 3, 10 episodes on it. Yeah, and the best episode of the series is an episode called The Return of Starbuck, which features Dirk Benedict. Obviously, it's coming back as Starbuck, and yeah, it's just a really good episode. It's actually the final episode of the series. Yeah, I just remember that from watching these as a kid, and it's really stuck with me, and it's just a really good episode. And yeah, I want to pick this up for, like I say, £3.50, so yeah, I'm happy to add that in the collection. I have actually had it in the collection previously and got rid of it, like an idiot. Next up, I've got 4 pickups from a local charity shop, and I've got a couple of pickups from CX. So in my local charity shop, they've currently got the 6 for £1 deal. Now I didn't get a 6, I managed to find 3 DVDs and a CD, which they charged me £1 for everything. CD I picked up is a soundtrack for Spider-Man from 2002, and this has got this pretty cool, I don't know if you can see it on there, it's like a 3D kind of cover of the soundtrack, and yeah, features 18 tracks including Hero by Chad Kroger. I do remember that from the time, but yeah, I'm not going to leave that behind. I think he's got a little, I don't know, there's more to the booklet there, or the cover. So yeah, cool to find that in the charity shop, and yeah, happy to add that to the soundtrack collection. On to the DVDs now. Again, there's nothing special out. So this first one, I picked this up. It says it's from the makers of The Grudge and Boogeyman, which I don't think I've seen The Boogeyman from the 2000s. I wasn't a big fan of The Grudge. Well, this stars Kristen Stewart, Dylan McDermott and John Corbett, and it's a film called The Messengers. Yeah, I don't know anything about it, but it looked quite interesting. Definitely going to give you nightmares, supremely creepy, it says. But yeah, looks interesting, never heard of it. But yeah, picked it up, it's got some artwork on the desk there. So yeah, grab that one. Next up is a film from, I think this is from the early 2000s as well, or mid-2000s, 2006 I think it is. And this is an animated film, and I don't know, it's got a good cast, I don't really know what this is. I remember it coming out at the time. It's Scanner Darkly. It's got Keanu Reeves, who else? Robert Downey Jr., Woody Harrelson, Winona Ryder, and Rory Coltrane. I'm not familiar with them. But yeah, yeah, it's like an animated film. From the novel by Philip K. Dick, a sci-fi legend, whose credits include obviously Blade Runner, Total Recall, Minority Report. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I remember it coming out at the time, but I've never seen it, but those look pretty interesting. So I thought I'd grab that. Out on the desk there. And the final DVD I picked up is a movie from, what year is this from? It's quite an old one. Or is it 1972 it says? Is it 1972? Is it as old as me? Could be. John Voight and Burt Reynolds. Deliverance. Obviously quite a famous movie this. I don't really know a lot about it. I believe it's quite a violent film though, but it also stars Ned Beatty, Ronnie Cox as well. We know from like RoboCop and stuff like that. But yeah, Deliverance, thought I'd grab that. An older movie, don't have in the collection, no artwork on the disc there. But yeah, that was a classic snapper case. Yeah, and that is the DVDs. And then besides those, I just went to my local CX. Traded a couple of things in, got like £3.50 voucher, and I got these two. I got a game and a Blu-ray, add up to like £7. So yeah. First one is a film in the Sony Marvel universe, which I didn't have. I've not seen this. I believe it's not very good, but I was thinking, can it really be as bad as Madam Web, which you have seen? I thought it was blooming awful. Picked up Morbius for a £5. Yeah, I don't know. It might be okay. It's got to be better than Madam Web, he says. Artwork on the disc there. So yeah, happy to add that to the collection. I think he only needs to pick up, because I'm a completionist when it comes to like Marvel. I'll probably get Madam Web if I find it 50p one day. And I still need Venom, the Carnage. I don't have that yet. Unknowingly, they had a copy of that in my local CX as well, but it was repaid cover. And I don't mind that movie either. I've seen that one. And I don't have the most recent Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, was it? I think. The recent animated one. Yeah, I don't have that yet. But yeah. And speaking of Marvel, I've probably got about half a dozen Marvel movies in the actual MCU. I don't have yet. I don't have Thor, latest Thor. I don't have the latest Ant-Man. I don't have the Turtles. I don't have. I don't know. There's a few. I'm quite behind. I need to sort of get onto that. Anyway, yeah, the last pickup I picked up was just a PS4 game. Yeah, another game. I'm back on my games again, and it's just £2. Now I don't play PS4 online, but I was looking at the footage on YouTube, and it does have like a obviously a single player campaign, and it looks alright, to be fair. It looks a bit different. It's Battlefield Hardline, but I believe you play as a cop or something. It's not like a war one. I do have a game, Battlefield 1, which I think is a World War 1 or World War 2 game. But yeah, this I believe he plays a cop. It'll look that way on the footage. Yeah, I say cop. Yeah, it's a visual story on both sides of the law, so I don't know. Yeah, look, I thought for £2 I'll check it out for PS4. Like I say, I'll just play the single player campaign. So, yeah, there's that. And that is it, guys. Yeah, a very short video this week. Not a lot else to say, really. It's a lovely wet Sunday in Manchester as I'm filming this. So I'm going to probably stick a movie on, or I'll get onto one of these games. And yeah, we'll leave it there. So yeah, comment down below if you've seen any of these films, played any of these games, what you think of them. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon for some more pickups. Bye guys!